Welcome everyone. Welcome to today's interview. I am very excited because today we have a truly amazing and inspiring guest with us. His name is Mr. Gabrielle. Let me first tell you a little bit about him. Mr. Gabrielle has had a very impressive career. He served as the director of engineering for the United States Air Force Special Operation Command. That means he was leading and managing some of the most important engineering projects the Air Force projects that are related to missions and operations that keep people safe and support the country. After that, he also worked as an engineer for NASA at the Kennedy Space Center. You all know NASA is one of the most famous organizations in the world when it comes to space, rocket, and science. Mr. Gabe was a part of that incredible missions working in one of the most exciting and challenging environments anyone could imagine. But his work didn't stop there. For 11 years, he was a member of the NASA Speaker Bureau. This role gave him the chance to travel around the world, sharing knowledge, ideas, and inspiration. In fact, he has given talks in 18 different countries, which means he has inspired people from all cultures and backgrounds. One of the most inspiring parts of his journey in his service as a sighted guide for triath- triathlete who is blind. For those who may not know, a sighted guide is a person who helps someone who cannot see to complete in races like swimming, cycling, running. This is very big responsibility because it requires trust, teamwork, and dedication. It is also show Mr. Gab's kindness and his willingness to help others achieve their dreams. So today we are not just speaking with an engineer or a director, but also with a teacher, a mentor, and a role model. His career proves that with hard work, dedication, and passion, you can make a real difference in the world. In this interview, we will learn from his experience at NASA, his time with the Air Force, his role as a speaker who inspires people literally, and his journey and helping others in unique ways. I believe this will be great chance for all of us, especially young people like me, to understand how to dream big and work hard to achieve our goals. So please join me in welcoming our very special guest, Mr. Gabrielle.
Well, hi. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. It was very kind of you. I'm very thankful. I'm very fortunate. So, one of the things I say to everybody, first of all, I want to say good evening to everyone in Pakistan. Good morning from here in Florida. But my name is Gabe. That's a nickname. That's what my friends call me. That's what I ask everyone to call me. I know sometimes because of age or culture, you don't want to do that. And that's okay if you don't, but I prefer it. I always like to think of us as equal. I don't think I'm any different than you. I just have a little bit more experience. But for me, that's the way I approach it. I feel very thankful for my time, both at Kennedy Space Center and in the Air Force. It was an amazing experience. And now, about 10 years ago, I quit my job at NASA and I started doing international speaking. So I've been to 18 countries now, and I've been to Pakistan 3 times, and my time in Pakistan has been absolutely awesome. I want to thank everybody that I've met in Pakistan over the last few years and those that I will meet in the future. I'm planning on coming to Pakistan in November. So it's just a couple of months away, and hopefully I'll see some of you in person.
Oh, wow. Uh, your first thing, your name is not Gap. This is your nickname. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Second.
but everybody says something different. It's okay. I know it's not a big deal, but I pronounce it Gabe. But many people have variations, which is okay.
Okay, okay, thank you. Second is you visit Pakistan. This is very exciting at November. Okay, where do you visiting?
So I was in Karachi, I was in Lahore, and I was in I can't remember the other cities, but I've been in quite a few cities in Pakistan. And and to me, one of the things I've learned and being to 18 countries that all of the students, all of the kids your age are exactly the same in every country. It doesn't matter whether it's Pakistan, whether it's India, whether it's Australia, whether it's America, you all are exactly the same. It's amazing to me how much we are like. Kids your age in every country are just like you. They have friends like you, they have go to school like you, they have ambition like you. It's amazing how much we are alike. It's only as we get older and outside influences cause us to mistrust and hate others. It's really sad because we really are alike.
Okay, okay. So uh, on yes, you visit these all countries, and also in Pakistan you visit all these cities. But at November month, can you visit Karachi because I live in Karachi, so I will exciting to meet with you.
Yeah, I'll be in Karachi in sometime in November, probably like the middle to the end of November. I'll be in Karachi, so I go there every time I've been to Pakistan. I've been to Karachi because of the Rehan School and because of the students. And I first got involved with Rehan School through interviews like this, and after I started doing interviews with students like you, I really enjoy this, and you all are awesome. And so I said, okay, I really want to go to Pakistan. I want to go to Karachi to meet the kids I've been doing interviews with. And so that's how I got there the very first time.
Okay, okay. Uh, so, okay, so can you please tell us a little bit about your childhood because you are a great personality.
Yeah, so when I visit schools and when I travel around, I always talk about my childhood because I tell everybody I hated school. I really hated school, and I did terrible in school. I failed everything. I really was a miserable student. I loved the beach and I loved sports. So when I was a little kid, they dragged me off the beach and they put me in a box and they said read, and I didn't want to do any of that. So I really struggled, and I probably never would even got out of high school except I have a twin sister and I wanted to graduate high school with her. But after high school, I said, I'm done. I'm never going to school again. I really hated it. So for 12 years, I tried many different things. And I like to race cars. I have a shop I build and I race cars. And so I like to do that, but it takes a good income to do that. And I couldn't do it. I tried many different things and I realized, okay, after 12 years, I have to go to university. So I started going to university at night. It took me 8 years to finish university. So 20 years after I finished high school, I finished university. And it was the best thing I ever did. And I always encourage students, look, you can go to university and you have a great education system in Pakistan. I was really impressed with Pakistan and the students and the education system and especially Rehan School. I think it's a special connection with Rehan School.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so how did you first get interested in cars? Because I am also interested in cars, and I saw your picture. You in front, you standing front of a Mustang. This a Mustang.
Yes. So I don't know. I can never ever remember not liking cars. I remember as a little kid, having a little pedal car riding around, and I just fascinated with cars for as long as I could remember. And as I got older and I got a little bit more knowledgeable, and I really wanted to start racing cars because I had friends who were doing it. And so it kind of evolved into something, but it does take a good income. It does take a good salary because it is uh, an expensive sport if you're breaking pieces and you have to put new engines in and things. So you need a good income to do it competitively. And that's really what generated me and motivated me to go to university was to get the income I wanted to be able to race cars.
Okay, I like your Mustang, and so it is very good. I saw you like post pictures on Facebook. Okay, so next, my question is, how do you first get interested in engineering?
Say that again, please.
Uh, First, how did you first get interested in engineering?
Oh, that that's an interesting question. I thought back on. I get asked that question a lot, and it's interesting because I like looking back on it. So I was driving a truck. I had many jobs before I went to university, and I was driving a truck, and I was on a sports team, and there were many people from many different professions on the sports team, and I don't know why, I don't know how. To this day, I still don't know what caused this guy. One of the guys on the sports team said to me, "Have you ever thought about going into engineering?" And I had never thought about it because I did so poorly in school. I thought I could never be an engineer. You have to be super smart, and I'm not super smart. But one of the things during those 12 years, I met many people who were engineers, and I realized you don't have to be so smart because some of these people who were engineers, to me, they didn't have a lot going for them, yet they got an engineering degree. And that was one of the things that kind of motivated me. If they can do it, I know I can do it. So that's how I got interested in it, and the thought was just put in my head. And once it was put in my head, I just followed up on it, and it's been amazing. It's been absolutely awesome.
Okay, so what was your role as a director of engineering for the U.S. Air Force Special Operation Commands?
Oh, that was really, really special. So, special operations are groups of people who are really, really different than everybody else. They have special missions, they're massive training. So, I wasn't one of them. I was an engineer assigned to the special operations unit. So, I would go to different places around the world where there were special operations units and help them with engineering issues. If their building needed a roof, if they needed air conditioning, anything they needed to maintain their facilities to do their mission, I would go in there, I would talk to them, figure out how to do it, and get it done for them. So literally traveled around the world when I did that. And it was awesome. I really loved it. It was so much fun to see so many new places. And I was always learning. And I was taking that knowledge and building on it. It was a blast. I really, really loved it.
Okay, it's very amazing. Okay, so how did you start working at NASA?
So when I was in the Air Force, there's an Air Force base called Patrick Air Force Base, which is close to NASA. So I was in the Air Force at this Air Force base, and the very first shuttle launch, a friend of mine had won a big award, and we got a special pass to go see this very first shuttle launch. And the very first shuttle launch, because we had this special pass, we were pretty close, like about 5 kilometers away. And they think that's a long ways away, but 5 kilometers from that huge ship taking off is really close. And after I saw that first shuttle launch, I thought, man, this is amazing. This is something I'd really like to get interested in. And when I said to myself, when I get out of the Air Force, I'm going to try to get a job working with NASA or with Kennedy Space Center. Somehow, I'll try to get a job. And I was very fortunate. And when I got out of the Air Force, I applied for a position and I got it. And, uh, and it was better than I thought. Everything about it was magical. I really love being at the Space Center.
Okay, you like NASA. So you before space, NASA was research on water, but water is deep and deep and deep. So there so many mysterious things. But then NASA do research on space. So when you join NASA research on space or water.
Yeah, so NASA does a lot of explorations of the oceans. People think it's all about space, but they spend a lot of effort exploring the oceans and trying to learn about our planet through the oceans. So it doesn't get the publicity like the space program does, but studying the oceans is a very important part of NASA as well as studying space.
Yes, there was a space like we go. This is also mysterious. Space is also mysterious. Like we don't know about aliens. Are aliens? Do not are so many things. In water, those when we die. So this is very bad. Okay, so. My next question is what was the most exciting project you worked at NASA?
Yeah. So for me, as a civil structural type of engineer, uh, I deal with roads and bridges and buildings and roofs. So I don't get to build ships and I don't get to go to space, but I'm in an environment where it's around you and it's really a lot of fun. For me, there's nothing like the launches. When this ship goes off, when it takes off, there's nothing like it in the world. And once you've seen one, you want to see it more and more and more. And what happens is we're about 5 kilometers away from the launch pad. So 5 kilometers away, you really can't see it, you really can't hear it, but you kind of know where it is, and you're looking in the direction. And it's just like, if you go on a plane, you get on a plane and it goes to a runway and it stops and it builds power and it takes off horizontally. Well, the shuttle is taking off vertically. It's doing the same thing. It's got three big engines and two booster rockets. It's like 6 million kilos of lift, which means you got to go up, you got to push down with 6 million kilos. So they start the engines and they're building power and it's trying to take off, but it's locked down on the launch pad. And you're building power and building power. 5 kilometers away, we really can't see it. We really can't hear it, but we're looking where we know it is. And then all of a sudden, we get a vibration in your feet. Your feet start shaking. It's so powerful, it's shaking the earth trying to take off, but it's locked down, building power and building power. And so all the cars feel it too. So the cars think somebody's trying to break in. So your body is shaking, horns are honking, lights are flashing, sirens are going off. It's just amazing. And when you see it go off, it looks like it's going really, really slow, and you don't really hear anything. And it makes a turn, and it's gone. And you're watching it, and you still don't hear anything. Then all of a sudden, you're looking there, but you hear it there. It goes so fast, it leaves the sound behind. So it plays mind games with you. To me, there's nothing like it in the world. I love them all.
Okay, they are amazing. Okay, so did you you tell us that you saw the rocket launching? Uh, 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 which numbers of you like watch in your or life with NASA company? You launching like 1, 2, 3.
So I saw during the NASA program, they had the Saturn V rocket, which was taking astronauts to the moon. That was kind of one segment. And then we had the shuttle era. During the shuttle era, that's when I was out there. So I know more about the space shuttle. Now we have Artemis. Artemis is another segment. So during the shuttle area, I was at the Space Center for around 17 years. And I probably saw, I don't know how many, but I'm thinking I saw at least 70 of these shuttle launches, and they were everyone was awesome, especially the night ones. The night ones are amazing because they literally light up the sky. 1 second it's pitch black, and then it's like daytime because of the lights from the engine. So yeah, I probably saw about 70, but each one was special and each one was different from the other one. It's just amazing to me to have the opportunity to do that. And I went to everyone. Even now, I'm no longer working at the Space Center, but I'm out as a volunteer. So when they have launches, to have people come from around the world to come see the launches, and they have to be kind of shown where to go and what to do. So I go out there during a launch as a volunteer to help foreign nationals to go see the launch and to find their way around. And it's amazing. I really love doing that as well.
Okay, that's look like in night to morning in 1 second.
Yes, changes night to day in 1 second.
Okay,
Awesome.
looking like very amazing. Okay, so how did it feel to work at the Kennedy Space Center?
Oh, to me, it's magic. I tell everybody. I never worked at Kennedy. I never worked in my life. In my whole life, I've never thought I went to work. I've had fun with everything I've ever done. I really never worked. I just had fun. And when you have fun, you do better. So Um, Being at Kennedy Space Center, I tell everybody my first job was at McDonald's making burgers and fries, and I loved it. It was fun. Being at Kennedy Space Center or seeing shuttle launches and all of the stuff was fun. It was all fun to me, and I'm very thankful for every step of the way because I just enjoyed it all. I really, really have. I've never been to work. I just had fun with everything, and always felt thankful. I think that was the biggest thing. Any job I had, I was thankful that I at least had a little income, and I could get a place to live. I could get a car. I felt very thankful for the opportunity to do those things.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so what is your favorite memory from NASA? You tell us launching the rockets, like with friends, with in NASA company. You have friend also because you enjoying. Which human you enjoy? You enjoy not not like mythical creature. You enjoying with the human, so like your best friend memory or anything else.
Yeah, so I really feel fortunate. I have many, many good friends and many people who have helped me, and I'm always thankful to those who have helped me. I tried to take everything like this interview with you. We talked a little bit about ahead of time, and for me, it's really serious, and it's as serious for me to do this the best I can as being at NASA with any kind of project, or whether it was checking out roofs or dealing with friends or anything. To me, I approach it the same. You know, I want to enjoy it. I want to do my best, and these interviews, I take these interviews very serious. And I think I mentioned to you, it's important for me to do the best I can to provide a good interview for you. But normally with the interview, it's not the person being interviewed, it's the person doing the interview. So you lead me through questions, you lead me through different things. So usually the person doing the interview is more important than the person being interviewed because you're directing me to talk in a certain way. And I really feel committed to it, and I really enjoy doing it. You all are amazing. I really believe all of the students are amazing, and I thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so you travel like you say you travel to 18 countries. Which country was your favorite and why? But you tell us that you like all the countries, but like three or five countries you may most like.
Yeah. So for me, I get asked that a lot. I tell everybody my favorite country is always the country I'm in. When I'm in Pakistan, it's my favorite country. When I'm in India, it's my favorite country. When I'm in Australia or Norway or any country at all, when I'm in that country, it is my favorite country. I never think about anything but where I am and how can I enjoy it. If I'm in Pakistan and I'm thinking about something in Australia, well, I'm not enjoying Pakistan. So I just completely block everything out except where I am and what can I enjoy while I'm there. And it's always my favorite country. My mentality is everything I do is my favorite. If I'm going to the gym, it's my favorite thing to do. If I'm going to Pakistan, it's my favorite thing to do. If you can learn to make everything your favorite thing as you do it, you're always going to have fun. You're going to have a great life only because of the way you look at things. One of the things I try to get to do with these interviews, I want you to try to think differently. I want you to do the same thing the same way, just think about it differently. Learn to enjoy it. I talk about three things, and these three things are so important to me. Do your best, enjoy what you do, believe in yourself. If you learn those three things, you will never work. You will never have stress. You'll never have pressure. Nothing will ever be hard. You can be very successful and have fun doing it. It's just a state of mind. And if I can get you to understand, just think about things differently. And you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to think about it differently. You're going to be surprised at how much better you will do because you're having fun and enjoying it.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, very good. Okay, so you give so many speeches, like you are mentor of so many people. So, what message do you usually give to young people in your speeches?
Yeah, my main focus is to feel good about yourself, to learn to believe in yourself. Those three things. Learn to always do your best. You're going to find as you grow up there'll be instances where you have to do something and it has to be your best. It may depend, everything goes forward if you do well in this one time. If you practice doing yourself your best all of the time, when that instance happens, you're going to do your best, you're going to do fine. Always challenge yourself to do your best. And it doesn't matter what happens, feel good about your effort. If it's not what you want, do it again. You will get better and keep doing it till you get what you want, but always feel good about your effort. Enjoy everything you do. This is a little bit more of a challenge. Some things you think you don't like to do, learn to enjoy everything you do. Find positives in everything. If you can't find a positive, you say to yourself, it could be worse. Then it becomes a positive. Learn to never have a negative experience. And the most important thing, which very few people have, is believe in yourself. The way you get belief in yourself, you have everything starts with a thought or a dream. You take that dream and you write it down and you say, okay, this is my goal. I'm here. I want to go there. How do I get there? You plan the steps, but you plan very small steps. Don't be in a hurry. The easier the step, the easier it is to accomplish. It helps you build confidence. And you want to build that confidence and that belief in yourself very, very slowly till one day you say to yourself, I can do anything. When you believe you can do anything, you'll never have stress. You'll never have pressure. You just believe you can do it and you do it. And when you learn to enjoy everything you do, you have fun doing it and you do it better. So that's always my message. And I try to do this every opportunity I can. Learn those three things. They're so important.
Okay, very good advice message for me and all the young people. Very good, sir. Thank you. And okay, so that I listen how that you like help the blind people who are becoming athletes. So how did you become a guide for a blind triathlete?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. So I have a really good friend at the Space Center, and he had a cafe, a lunch place, and I used to go to lunch and talk to him every day. And I knew he was blind, and we just started talking. And one day he said to me, At the Space Center, the space shuttle lands on a big runway. It's like at an airport. So every year at the Space Center, they have a 5K run where you run up and down this landing strip. It's really fun to do that. So he said to me, Hey, Gabe, I want to do the landing strip. Would you walk with me? And I said, "No, I'm not walking 5 kilometers. We're going to run. There's no way." But he said, I can't run. And I said, Why not? He said, I'm blind. But I said, You do everything else. Let's go figure this out. So first we just went out. We started walking side by side, me just talking to him. Then I said, okay, let's run a little bit. So we got running a little bit better. The whole time I'm talking to him, there's something on your left, there's something on your right. We're staying very close. I'm talking every second. He went online and he found out there's a way we can do this that's much better. We just get a little rope. And then he holds on to one end of the rope, I hold on the other. And then I just kind of guide him through the 5K. So from there, we built up to a triathlon, which is swimming, biking, and running. And so that's how it started. And it was one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life. Not because of me, but because of him. So many people would come up to him afterwards and say, I have a son or daughter who's blind or in a wheelchair, and you've given them hope. So that I think is the most important thing from doing the triathlons with him is the effect he had on others, how and especially parents and especially kids. So it was one of the amazing thing I've ever done, and I will never forget it.
Okay, very good. And, okay, that's amazing. Okay, you go to like you say you go to gym and also swimming. So, old people do not go to like in. uh, our country, and also some are not going to the gym and swimming also not. So how interest you do develop, because this is very good for like for you like.
Yeah, I think for me, I've never really been a gym person. I've never really been involved in anything but sports. So through sports, I always stayed fit, but I never went to the gym like a lot of people. I just played sports. And then when I was at the Space Center, there was an opportunity to go to the gym with a couple of people, and I did it. Just for something to do at the time, and we really had a lot of fun. And it was kind of an aerobic cardio thing where you're jumping around and having a lot of fun. And from there, I got into a weight room, and and then I was doing some issues, and I had some back problems, some really painful back issues, and I someone suggested swimming. Try swimming, see if that will help your back, and I did, and it was amazing. And part of it was with the triathlons too. When Randall is my buddy's name. When Randall and you are doing triathlons, you do swimming, biking, and running. So when we swim, we're attached with a rope, and it's about a 5 meter bungee between us. So we swim about 800 meters. So I've got to guide him through the swim, and we're in water over our head. And when you're in these swim meets, you've got hundreds of people. They're trying to go from one place to another. If you're in their way, they're going to punch you. They're going to kick you. And so I realized I have to be a much better swimmer, because in case I have to save him, I have to be able to swim better. So I started to join the swim team. And from the swim team, it was crazy. We were swimming 4,000 meters a day, 5 days a week. And it was crazy. And so I started doing this and got on the swim team. And from there, it just got more and more fun. And I'm still doing it now. I still swim with a team, but I don't really compete. But it's awesome. I love the challenge. I love being outside in the sunshine. And it really has helped my back a lot.
Okay, that's amazing. And there are so many beaches in Florida, so that is also amazing. Like swimming, and this is
So
a very amazing
the,
beaches.
The last time I was in Pakistan, I went to a beach, a really, really nice beach, and the sand was black and the water was really, really warm. It was around Karachi somewhere. I don't remember from Karachi. It was about maybe an hour and a half drive. I don't remember. So I actually got to go to the beach in Pakistan, which was kind of cool.
Okay, there are so many beaches in Karachi, like Seaview and Knox Bay. There was you tell us that. Can you tell us that there was a water yeah, uh, not waves?
So all I remember, it was a long way from where we stopped to get to the beach. I think we actually got on a little beach buggy and we rode to the beach from the where we got on, because it was so far away. But there was about 8 of us. We were in these two cars, and the sand was black, and the water was very, very warm, and so we couldn't go in too far. But we just went in, waited around a little bit. But I was very happy to do that, because I got to spend some time with very good friends in Pakistan, and do something they I when I'm going to on these trips, all I want to do is talk with schools. I don't want to go to the beach. I don't want to see the sights. I just want to spend time with students. This is my favorite thing to do. So I'm always resisting. I don't want to go here. I don't want to see the sights. Let's just talk with kids. But they kind of force me and say, "We're taking you to the beach. We don't care what you say." So I had a great time with them, and I'm really looking forward to coming back in just about 2 months.
Okay, this is very amazing, very amazing. Yeah, now you all about us, so about your environment, like on beaches, on everything. So before this, in Florida, what is the favorite Florida people's sports?
Yeah, for me, I love Florida because the weather's hot. Now it's not as hot as it was. I think a couple of times in Karachi it was 40 or 45, so it was pretty toasty in Karachi. Here it's usually 32, 33 in the hottest time of the year. but I love being outside in the sunshine. I love just doing everything in the heat. Most people say it's too hot, it's too humid, but I'm always outside enjoying it. When I and I have to leave soon, so we need to kind of finish the interview in the next couple of minutes because I when I leave here, I have to go to actually to work out in the pool for 2 hours, and after that, I just had knee surgery. I just had major knee surgery, so I have to go to knee rehab after that. So it's going to be like another 6 hours from now before I'm come back to my house from swimming, from the rehab, and everything else I'm doing. I'm also trying to rebuild an engine in my car, so I'm really pretty busy. And I'm glad we could do this, but we kind of have to stop pretty soon.
Okay. In in this age, people think we are not do anything, but you are do many work and you are busy. Okay, so now I am asking about like Air Force environment because you say us that you are in the like you give the like machineries some small to your air force operations, and my father is also in air force, but he did not make this he like make computers, big computers, like big computers of air force, and like these things
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad I have that connection with your dad. To me, anybody who's in the military in any country, you have a special connection, and I admire all of the people in the military around the world. They're giving up something to try to help their country, and try to help everyone in their country, which I think is awesome.
no, in their country, he in like first in Pakistan, then in Saudi Arabia, and then in Bahrain. Now in these times, there was in Bahrain.
Okay, so I think I kind of have to go because I have to leave in a couple of minutes. And I just want to thank you for the opportunity and thank you for your questions and thank you for this time. And hopefully, I'll get to see you when I come to Karachi.
Okay, so my last question is about advice. So, what advice would you give to kids like me who want to achieve something big?
Yeah, my advice is always the same. Remember those three things: do your best, enjoy what you do, believe in yourself. Learn those three things. You will never work, nothing will ever be hard, you will never have stress, you'll never have pressure. You can be very successful and have fun doing it. But everyone has this hard work, stress and pressure, and that's the way most people live. But you don't have to do that. Just learn to look at things differently. Learn to do the same thing the same way. Just think about it differently. Make everything fun. Anybody can do something. The challenge is, can you enjoy doing it? This is what you want to do. You never want to try to do something. You always want to enjoy doing it. And when you learn that, everything in your life will be good.
Okay, so the okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Gabe, for joining us today. It has been such an honor and privilege to hear about your journey. And this is Mohammed bin Raz signing off. Thank you for all watching. Assalamu alaikum. Have a wonderful day and thank you. Bye bye.
You are very welcome. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate it, Mohammed. And so to everyone, I say to everyone, a little heart for you. So hold that. Let me do one again. One more heart. Do one. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, yeah, buddy. I will talk to you soon. Hopefully, hi to everybody in Pakistan, and hopefully, I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.